Hey everybody, it's Dergon, aka the Card Game Nerd here, doing another deck profile for you, and this time it's not on Dueling Network, it's on DevPro, one of my favorites Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling simulators, and don't mind the background, at my dad's house. So anyways, I'm doing a deck profile of Shane Byrne, most hated deck of them all, but to me, is one of my favorites. So, let's get on with it. So, we start playing 2 Lava Golem. It's basically the monster remover and the guy that deals also burn. I usually just press him in defense, and then home we just flip face up. I usually have backup like fire, blazing, and ring, just to get that backup of dealing extra damage. 3 Carcody, the draws, the monster protectors, 3 Swift Scarecrow, 3 Battle Fader. Yeah. Now, card of Demise here. Since this deck is very set-based, like trap-based heavy, Cloud of Demise is very, very good. I never drew into it a lot, but it's very good nonetheless. Nothing to say about that. When I get this out, I get it out, and then I said a bunch more. Nothing else to say. 3 Power Duality, so against draw power, and 3 Power Dualities for the extra draw power. 2 Chain Strike. I would play 3 if it were 3, but too bad that 2. But either way, even at 1, Chain Strike still OP in this deck. 2 Secret Blast, basically deals 300 damage for each, and your opponent will be and people do play like back remover like MSTs and Twin Twisters. So Secret Blast is like an out to that. So if he kills this, like he destroys it, he deals 1,000 damage to your opponent extra. 3 Just Desserts, pretty obvious. 3 Secret Barrel, pretty obvious. 2 Geometry to give your opponents tokens and monsters or cards that will fuel up these 2 burn cards. Yatagarasu, extra draw. 3 Reckless, extra draw. Blazing Mirror Force protects you and deals damage to your opponent. Basically another Blazing Mirror Force. And extra draw. Alright, so now I'm actually just I'm actually gonna go on to like some replays, but here we go. It's gonna be a bit weird. So we got my first duel here. So in this one, I went first, and I said like Secret Barrel, Accumulated Fortune, Just Desserts, and Ring Destruction. So what I was thinking was like my opponent will be playing some kind of deck that I can outlive. So since they do play a lot of monsters, and I was thinking it was like I think Secret Barrel and then Just Desserts at the same time, but I didn't misplay. But we'll continue on with that. You see here, my opponent is playing like a Digital Bug, Inzektor, mix type thing. Yeah, Inzektors and Digital Bugs and stuff. So I activated my Secret Barrel with my Ring Destruction, Just Desserts, and my Accumulated Fortune. So up to now, I already brought my opponent down real low. But when I sent the Hornet, I was in the little tactical mode. I drew Epic Greed. It wasn't the best card that I would have drawn, but it was good either way. So he summons Centipede. I activated Reckless to draw some extras. I'm actually thinking of playing Maxi in this one because of the meta, but for now I think this is actually pretty good because the draws are already good. So we activate Hornet to pop one of my monsters. He targets Yatagarasu. I activate Yatagarasu for the value to get a draw. This guy will get a search, and then he'll use it again to equip to him and then remove himself again. So yeah. Basically infinite. It's basically an infinite loop, and I did not like this. It was, to me, the worst loops ever. I hated it so much. I just outright hated it. he summoned to number 20, but he didn't use the effect. We just went to Corbage, something like that. So I attribute them to summon Lava Golem. He bottomless it, and he didn't because he didn't feel like taking any more damage. I would have drawn a card D. You see, card demise is always at the bottom. I don't know why he's always there. Game servers is like this. So I was in a bad mode right here. So I couldn't do anything. And the first draw was Secret Blast, and it was pretty bad. I decided to set it just and maybe do some extra damage. But then I discovered that it was going to be game either way. So I had no choice. So I just gave up. I surrendered to this game. Pretty bad. Pretty embarrassing. So next replay. Got me versus a Perdition Princess-ish thing. So this time I did draw Card Demise. It was the only time I drew Card Demise for like 4 games. It was pretty stupid. So he summons Manju to do some extra damage. He sets Bokomoon and Black Cat Catastrophe? I'm betting it's like a Prediction Princess thing. I never knew this thing existed. Okay. I never knew this thing existed. So anyways, I used Pot Duality to get some draws. I didn't want to discard this because it was just going to be so much value, including I kind of wanted some protection. So I set it a bunch of these. I didn't activate them. Next turn I would draw this, and then I would activate one of my Just Desserts, and then I deal 1,000 damage to him and set this. So at this point I was gonna go be like, I'm going all out now. I thought I was going to activate this and get more draws, but it didn't work out that way. It worked out more like, oh crap, I just set it the thing, I can't activate it. So I messed up a bit horribly right there. He sets Pot of Taboos over there because of Coinorama. He got all Grand Pulse or something. So I set these two and attributed it to summon the Lava Golem. What happened next was he would activate Lava Golem. I would activate this. He would chain Maxi, even though I wouldn't special summon. Chain Strike should do extra damage, and then Incarnate Fortune let me draw. It's pretty confusing. So I drew 2 cards. You flip that face down. You click 600 damage. So this thing wouldn't die because of this. It has to be face up. Since it's face down, it didn't work. So he destroyed my my stuff. He didn't feel like attacking, even though I didn't have really anything except just Fire Force. So I attributed these. So I got this out and attributed them to get some more. So he did. So let me say this first. So he activated twins to target my Secret Blast and my Ojama Trio. So what happened was I activated my Secret Blast, then I would activate my Ojama Trio. Okay, Ojama Trio will summon 3 tokens, and this will deal 200 damage to each card on the field. So technically, there's like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so you'll do 18. Then since it did die by Twin Twister, it would do 1,000 damage. So he has 600 life points left. So he would attack me directly. I would activate Fire Force. GG, no re. So that's basically what happened. Third replay. I thought I heard that sound. So here's what happened. So I activated Pot Duality to get some more protection. So it didn't have any good draws, so I just attributed my RKD to draw 2. So I'm facing off against Cyber Dragons. This deck is very, very good, actually. If you don't play aggressive, more aggressive in this deck against this, but more, I played more passive, which was my mistake. I should have played more aggressively, more in the sense of like setting all of these down. I think I did, but I didn't play them like how Chain Burn player would have. So he activated Toon Twister. I was hoping he would pop my my Secret Blast, deal 1,000 damage to him, but he didn't. He targeted that, so he did this. I got very pissed off because he did that. He activated Chimeric Rampage Dragon. I activated Fire Force or Blazing Mirror Force and dealt that much damage and dealt like 1,050. This strike was my end. If he did not have this, I would have won. So the reason is I had a lava golem right there. So I'm gonna have to move forward on this part. So he drew about Power Bond. Ain't nothing gonna happen. So I didn't feel like taking it. So I just activated one of this just to negate it. I should have kept it and just took the damage, but I didn't. But I did like, why not? Why not just discard it? So now I was like, I'm gonna add Secret Barrel so I can deal some extra damage. And then his turn, I activate Secret Barrel. I activated Secret Barrel and deal about like 1,200 damage to him. It wasn't gonna be enough though, so he activated this, which I didn't mind. I was gonna activate Battle Fader, but then he activated Solemn Strike, so he negated it. And then he killed me. Via this, because I only had that much left, and yeah, that was that. Well, that was basically it. Next, I think this is the last replay. Yes, we get it. So this one I'm facing up against Ghostricks. Doesn't seem like a good Ghostricks, but meh. It's just Alright, so I got a bunch of set cards on the field. So what I did know was that that you can activate Chain Strike with Chain Strike. I thought you can activate like one Chain Strike, but then I can activate multiple. So I'm like, yes, I can deal extra damage. So I dealt 24 to him, another 2,000. I drew 2 more, bring him down that much, and then he'll get 3 tokens. And then with Secret Barrel, he'll take 18. So he's now down to 18 now, which is a lot right there. We just first turn, he's now down to 18. I'm like, damn, OP as fuck. So now I am in the corner. So I set it my Yatagarasu and summoned my Kargadi to draw 2. It was almost a good thing, and I drew Secret Barrel. It was actually my game-winning thing. I drew a card and then I activated Scarecrow. I drew 1, and then he just gave up on this point. I don't know why. It might have been because I negated his attack and he was hoping to do extra damage to me. So that will be that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.